another new title. So, here it is, as opposed to capitalize. Mitsurugi Kamui hikae. I don't care. Pick up and this was usually on the storefront for some degree. So I got this pretty much on dupe. Yeah, the music is actually too loud. Okay, yeah, too loud. And identify the right setting. I can't. So pretty much this is a game that's kind of similar to Nissan Gaiden and Devil May Cry in the sense. And I don't know the entire context, but this was the actual title that was on the PSN store for maybe a couple bucks. And I was supposed to be a beat 'em up, a sub-source. And I don't even know the whole premise about the game, but I'm gonna play this for maybe 12:30 or 12 o'clock. The fact. Now, I don't know about the gameplay, but as I said, I don't know the whole detail. The game, I mean, I'm trying to. I'm trying to understand the whole game. I don't know how the game works. I guess you could say that this is one of those titles where I don't even know what's going on. But we actually completed the tutorial, and I don't know the whole story about it. So I'm not sure if there's a new game process. We must play this on hard mode because I want to have a giant sofa. I think this was made in Unity or something else, or maybe a game engine, but this game is only 600 gigabytes. Okay, so we know about the story about the demon braid that had to kill Misa. But this. So time to get some action because I need to usually get this through. Game over. Oh, right. I forgot you need to upgrade to use the 5. Crap. Wait, is it a new game process? I don't know. Is it already a new game process? So do I have to upgrade before I even get to hard mode? There's no way you can actually lock on with enemies. The biggest problem with this game is that you can't lock on with the enemies, so you kind of screwed. So it's like, and there's no mini map to see where you're also, you kind of screwed. It's like God hand with, so you have to usually be aware of where you're actually going. And apparently we get a lot of easy achievements so easily. And apparently we get a lot of easy achievements so far. Which is kind of strange because this is the only game that you get achievements so easily. Maybe I'm just that cynical, but maybe I don't even know the whole concept. I mean, the gameplay could be fun, but you just usually fight the same exact enemies with no actual context. I mean, the game's okay. I'm not usually complaining about anything. I mean, there's some variation, I guess. I mean, I know about the demon braid that it tells us, but what does that have to need to do with the enemies that spawn? I wonder how do you usually get a combo in this? It's usually kind of strange. So we're meant to get a 100% combo? Okay. I mean, the game's not bad, but it could be better. And we also saw a combo. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's the meter as opposed to weapon sound, but maybe I'm just cynical, but I don't understand the whole context, but so there's supposed to be waves about this. It says like a survival fitness type of feel. I don't know the whole context, but I mean, I don't know the whole type feel, but maybe this game was made for anything. I don't know how much this game costs, per se. You can't really see the enemies, there's no mini map, so you have to be careful, I guess. If you get hit, you use all your combos. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know how many enemies you need to kill before you actually get to the final boss. I mean, this is supposed to be a partner style Pathos game type of feel. I didn't know about this, but as I said, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, what are we supposed to upgrade attacks? I mean, you could increase your maximum health, which I didn't even know. Apparently, there's also the Hakama Center uniform. That costs about 100. I think so. I guess we could try to increase it, but that's no point. And the games like that may cry. So the game is, I don't know how you're supposed to get a 1% combo with this, but the game could be fun, I guess. But once you get every upgrade, I mean, the game has some entertainment to say the least. I'll be damned, but you can pretty much save, I guess. But There's supposed to be 23 rays, I guess? I don't even know. You can't really log on. I mean, you just fight the same exact enemies. I mean, I guess I should upgrade when I actually got to the boss, but I don't know. Let's see. I didn't really get every move so far, so also I might have to know how to... The game's not even that difficult to say the least. So pretty much we managed to increase our health. Would that migrate to another difficulty setting if we want to change it to hard? And they didn't teach me about the seal mechanics, so... I guess that this is like the May Cry, but again, this is like a fighting game combo I need to learn. I mean, the music is kind of meh. Could be better. I don't even know where to begin, but also the hit detection is kind of sensitive, I guess. Like I would rather play this for a couple of minutes before I have to stop, but there has to be more than this because it's like there's no meaty map to indicate where enemies are actually coming from. You're too distracted with one enemy, and then another hits you, and you answer a combo. It doesn't really do anything, but I mean, I'm not sure how long this game would take to finish. They use the same enemies, and it's really actually the same mechanic to say at least. Again, without the meeting map, I don't even know what I'm actually doing. You could jump, but that doesn't really do anything. I mean, you could regain health, but that's about it. I mean, technically, the game gets boring if you fight the same exact enemies, but it's only fun when you play on hard mode. But there's only a hard mode to say the least. I don't know about you, but the game usually gets feel. I think I usually might end this sooner because, frankly enough, the more you actually progress, that enemies will usually does become voice sponges. I mean, I could give this game a chance, but it's not really that much different. You can't. I mean, you get achievements easily, but I'm not trying to become an achievement hunter. I mean, I'm trying to give this game a chance where it's needed, but it's usually kind of bad. There was a I mean, between you and me, I'm not trying to use these sorts on gameplay before I end this. You don't even see the health, so that's usually the issue. That's the thing about this game, is like you don't really see the enemy's health, so I don't even know how long they usually survive. I mean, I'm doing so well in this game that it's not usually kind of bad. And even if you try to dodge, there's no way you can actually parry, so you have to usually teach this by yourself. Imagine, if you will, spending maybe $10 and you just get minimal content in cities. To be fair, the combat is actually fluid and not even that bad. So there's not much to usually do but fight the same enemies. You may get new enemies, but these are just reskins of old enemies you already fought before, and it's not really that simple. I mean, I think I get more achievements easier, and this is the only game where you actually get achievements so easy that it's like a complete joke trying to become a achievement hunter. It's like the boss fights are thus usually repetitive, the cities. So I'm over here trying to usually So here I am trying to usually take this through. You could increase your attacks, I guess, but you know, the game gets usually boring once you usually fight the same exact enemies. And you can also unlock some moves, but I don't know why you just get this on the go, but maybe I should get this as soon as possible. As I said, I'm not that much of a huge fan of these type of games. I mean, it has potential to be a series, but it's not the show experience that they didn't want to add, and the fact that they charge you full price for it, it's something kind of concerning. Don't know why, but that's me. I mean, you fight the same enemies and don't get any variation. And this just usually get recards at different models. I don't know about you, but this game usually gets really the brands. You can't air slide. So that's about it. I don't know how many ways I had to go through to get to the final boss. Okay, I don't know if these are usually demons to say the least, but wait, you could parry a parry. They don't die. So, you have to time your parries well. But the way you time it is actually kind of confusing to say the least. I mean, I don't know about you, but there's no explanation to say the least. This is actually a boss fight. Okay, that doesn't really work. She had to dodge evade. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised during boss phases you could actually lock on to the enemy, but not actual enemies besides the boss. I find it kind of confusing how you could only lock on bosses, but not actual enemies that you fight. I mean, I'm dodging. And Amazra does not care to say the least. So I guess that's Mitsurugi Kamui hikae. I don't know how you pronounce it. I forgot how to say the name. It's too complicated, not gonna spread it so far. But that's see about it. At this point, I don't usually think that this game has potential, but yeah, it has potential to say the least. But to me, this game is kind of lackluster to say the least. So, I mean, you need to understand. You also need to understand commands to some degree, and it's a huge learning curve to say the least. But for the most part, I might as well just save this because I might as well. So that's about it. I can't really say so much about this game, but the fact that it's okay. It could usually use some work. This was made by 6 or maybe 10 people made this, and it charged you maybe $10. So I'm not sure there was a sequel behind it. But beyond that, it's an okay game. It could be better, but most of the enemies are also the same, and even if they did introduce new enemies, it's literally just reskins or recolors of the same enemies, but with a new paint job. That's how I feel about it. Beyond that, if this game does focus, introduce new mechanics and have some new variation, that'd be great. But beyond that, this game is just the same. I guess you could say that, you know, this came from Japan and the localization is usually kind of different. But either this was a Dojin game from Japan and it was actually migrated to the West, or maybe this is one of those IPs where it didn't really achieve well. I didn't really expect it to be a show video, but between you and me and I don't really see the whole point. I mean, I may be interested in anime, but I'm not into anime to say the least, if that makes sense. But for the most part, I already saw you gameplay of it, and you know, it has some systems, but most of all, you usually have to grind for it, and there's no way for you to play New Game Plus. I would say it's actually easier to get achievements, so that's not a bad thing. For the most part, it's actually kind of easier to get achievements, since you usually have to fulfill some quota, and after that, you just get the achievements. So it's like easier achievements to say the least, and I don't know how long this game would take to finish. I'm not gonna play the whole thing to find out. I'm about to just end this video and just call it a night. I want to continue playing it, but annoying me, I have too much time on my hands, and I don't see the whole point of trying to play a game that is time consuming at its best. But what do I know? That's about it. So this is pretty much the hiatusness on Mitsurugi Kamui hikae. Don't really care. You saw the title. I'm not gonna pronounce it. And this is pretty much it. If you really want to get this game because you want to kill some time, go ahead. It's on you. But for the most part, I am pretty much done. For me, I will play on spare time, but who knows? Tat, I guess. Sign up for the Decent Ultimatum. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, turn on notifications, Alright, sign out. Good day and happy Thursday. I heard that Travis Scott is having a concert in Fortnite, so I might as well just, you know, continue on. But good night, good day, and happy holidays.